Hurry, George, go slow. Stop
Well, we were blessed to actually have a cool day today, usually in the hundreds, but we came out as a whole team and performed. Defense kind of set the tempo early. Offense had a few bright moments with some fade balls and some catches here and there, so it was a good day. Actually, I think we stepped it up a little bit today because of the cool weather. The first few days were really hot, so you saw a little sluggish towards the end of practice, but we kind of kept the tempo all the way through practice today, so it was good. Well, the defense has really gotten great since the spring ball at the run stop. So we have to fix that, and then they've also been really good with their man now. They're getting older with it, so they've been able to defeat the deep balls and all that, so the defense has come along. Well, at wide receiver, Jose Moore and J-Mac, they both have came a long ways. They're catching deep balls real well. And then at the running back position, we have Jeff has really come along. He's running the ball real well, so I like that. And the offensive line, they're really holding their own on the pass play, so they're looking good. At the wide receiver position, for sure, we need to work on our deep balls. I think we're real a bad percentage right now. One-on-ones, we need to improve that and just get ready to get off man press for this year.
Right. Yeah, first day in full pads. Defensively, I thought we moved around well and made a lot of plays. Defensively, I was pleased with our execution and our communication. We had some guys flying around. Offensively, we've got defensively, they brought a lot of different looks at us and different blitzes, and what we've got to do offensively is focus and play one play at a time and eliminate the negative play, which today was first day in full gear. You're going to have some good things and some negative things. I was pleased with the effort. Guys played hard, giving great effort, a lot of high energy. Now we need to get to work on correcting the mistakes. I expect to see a lot of offensively. We'll see some lack of execution because of the different looks that we were getting defensively, which is great. We need to see, we need to have as much chaos created on us as possible, and then focus and lock in and execute our assignment and focus on doing the little things right on this one play. Defensively, I expect to see a lot of people flying around. It looked like they were really moving around well out there today. There's a rule change. If there's you can't get on any pile after a fumble and start pulling a guy off or do any, once that whistle blows, you've got to immediately, go back to your huddle or whatever. You can't come off the sideline for anything unless you are going to the huddle, and you can't if the ball's on the ground and there is a pile there. Whereas before you'd see people pulling each other off the pile and pointing, and you've got to get away from the pile or it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And just reinforcing that, we've had a lot of good intensity through the first 5 days. A lot of good competition. The guys are really getting after each other, and that's what you want to see. I think so. The heat was not, it didn't get hot today. Today was the first day that we were able to get some conditioning done after practice because, it has been so hot that you don't want to do a whole lot of running at. You hate to use any sprint, just running back and forth on those days when it's extremely hot. You'd like to use a sprint, getting better at a football-related activity such as a drill or running a play. Today, though, it was cool enough that we were able to get some conditioning in after practice, which is good. Tomorrow will be our first 2 a day, and we'll focus heavy on third down situations. We've got a red zone situation. We'll work on putting the ball at the 20 and then moving it to the 16, the 12, the 8, the 4, and the 2. So working on red zone offense and red zone defense, and then we've got big third down, 3rd and 10 plus, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 2. Heavy emphasis on that, and then we'll flip it around and work on our coming out offense, put the ball at the -1, and offensively we've got to get 2 first downs. Defensively, we got to keep them from getting the first down, make them punt it back, and so a lot of situations tomorrow, and then on Wednesday we'll have our first little half scrimmage, half practice. So we'll actually play some. Will be our first tackling.